Big up, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing tonight? Tonight, this morning, wherever you're watching from. Big up every single one of you. Smash up the like button if you haven't done so already. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Apologies for the late start. That's 100% on me. I got caught up in some traffic. I completely overestimated what my commute was going to be like getting home. And I got a little sidetracked because, you know, I can't help myself, but we might talk about some football today. Oh, if you know, you know. But big up. You got the endorsement here of Mr. Carefree, Lewis himself, king of the Chelsea, our Chelsea rep out there doing, you know, God's work, putting a good name for Chelsea out there and repping us as we should be repped. So big up, Lewis. Thank you for the raid. Big up to every single one of you who came from the raid as well. Be sure, like I said, smash up the like button. If you like Chelsea content, this is a good channel for you. We do Chelsea content here every week, live streams. We got a good panel and all that stuff. And we do this show, the Chelsea Hour, twice a month, every Wednesday. And I like to have a guest every other Wednesday that we do it. And this time I have quite the guest for you guys. You know him. He's been around the Chelsea sphere for quite some time now. This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. Nah, there's no way you're there's no way. 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 But yeah, you guys know him. You may have seen him on the channel here early onset days when he started making his cameos on Chelsea Spaces. Then you're very familiar with him on over at, you know, Carefree Lewis's channel, making his debut. And listen, this guy has so many sound clips that I can't keep up anymore. I have a few of the legendary ones, you know, Ben Chilwell days.
Over toast.
Actually, no, that wasn't even Ben Chilwell. That was Conor Gallagher. And then you have Ben Chilwell was this one. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys already know who it is. This guy's a legend. This guy's great. And listen, I got to give him a lot of kudos because he's the reason why I got to go to as many Club World Cup games as possible because the man was on it like a hawk. But, yeah, enough of me glazing. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, the number one hibachi Chelsea cooker. Give it up for Jimmy.
Yo, them sound bites. Yo, when you get those.
Yo, when you were I remember watching you crash out at Ben Chilwell and Conor Gallagher, and I was like, I gotta get this in, man. That's too funny.
I wonder what game that was. Some dudes used to piss me off.
It was probably a few games, bro, to be honest, back in those days. And now recently you have the obviously Gunnar Lee Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's so many I can't keep up anymore. Jimmy, you've been doing your thing, you've been grinding, and yeah, man, I'm happy to have you here. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just chilling. I've been actually putting this for a work day. I put in a lot of YouTube hours, and then when I'm done with you, I gotta go to work. So it's crazy. I gotta go back for 3 hours. I'll be good.
Obviously, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Don't let me hold you up. I think we're
No,
good.
no. We good. We good. We can get a whole
Yeah.
hour in. Yeah. I
Yeah,
control my own
word.
time, so yeah. It's cool.
Jimmy, I can't help myself, but I mean, you probably saw the score. We got to talk about it.
Yes, we do. Yes,
Yo.
listen, I was doing Footy Judge Mo, and he couldn't even start the show. It was so cool. I mean, then we started the show, and in the middle of the show, they lost. Like I was actually had Embuemo miss pin. I started screaming. We was in the middle of a debate, heavy debate. Man, he missed that shot, and then the debate just went away. I mean, I but like this, I got 3 hours of work to do later on. All I'm watching is fan reactions, Saeed game,
Everybody.
Mark Goldbridge, Terry, all of it. I'm just watching Man U channel.
Everybody. And if there's anyone's gonna cook them, it's you.
Tomorrow they just gave me material for tomorrow's show.
100%, man. It's
I try to do an
embarrassing.
hour a day. I try to do an hour a day. That's what I'm gonna try to do. My commitment to be an hour a day. So I got some material.
Yeah, 100%. Like I'm actually happy you're doing content because you weren't never really about that. You were just chilling
just watch along.
Yeah,
I
watch
only
alongs.
used to- yeah.
You're chilling on Lewis's stream. You know, cooking obviously the haters and shit. Like, yeah. I just tweeted this before I came on. Everyone that was saying my club is done and that Ineos is better run than Chelsea.
Oh.
I got a club in Manchester to tell you about.
Yes, remember that? Remember? Yo,
Yes.
I'm quite sure if I do my homework, I can find clips of people
100%.
saying Ineos was better than like Chelsea creators and Chelsea like, Ineos is better. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what's great though? You know what's great about what you're doing? And I'm glad because this season you're starting to do more content, which is great, and you're cooking people. Bro, I didn't expect this. I did a 6-hour stream, Jimmy. I didn't expect it. I thought it was gonna be like an hour or some shit like that because I saved receipts and stuff. Because I was like, yo, I got an idea.
Yeah, when you going through people receipt. Oh my gosh, you never
Twitter.
know how far it's gonna go.
Twitter is a gold mine of receipts. And you can go for days, hours, weeks. Bro, you could just go in.
And you know what's crazy? And a lot of times with reactions and what people say, sometimes I give them a break if it's something in the moment. Because in the moment we say the crazy.
Yeah.
But when it's like 2-3 days later and you do it, and like those be the ones I clip up and I be like, that's when I be like, oh, this is estrogen filled. Like, bro, your emotions is calmed down and you still stuck on that. Like, yeah, so
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like but like I said, it goes both ways. Like I'm doing content now. I expect to start getting clipped and all that. But my thing is, as long
that's
as
true.
you try to take me out of context, I'll always be able to correct you. Because I stand by the stuff that I say, and I'm never scared to admit when I was wrong. That be the main thing of a lot of content creators is when they're trying to be correct all the time. I'm not trying to be correct all the time. I know I'm not going to be correct all the time. I'm just
yeah, that's what I say all the time. Like, listen, I'm a dumb fuck, bro. Like, sometimes I be saying some shit that's stupid as fuck on here. And listen, there's a reason the channel is called Casually FC and not Expert Chelsea Fan Hardcore FC. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still consider myself a casual, even though I go to the games.
Yeah,
and, like,
even though you're hardcore. Exactly.
Yeah, even though like I be going to games and like hanging out and talking to Chelsea fans all the time. Like, I don't know, like if I'm going tit for tat with you on Chelsea history, I'm losing because I don't know about Hasselbank and Dennis.
I tell people I store the memories that are important to me, not all of them. I'm 45 now. I don't have the bank for all memories, just the ones that are important. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, and I agree, man. Like, it's just I can't remember all that shit. I can't go back and watch all the football. Like, I'm not like Steve. Like Steve. I don't know how he does it, but he's got time to watch football from everywhere and stuff like that.
There's many memorable Chelsea moments I've watched with my own 2 eyes, and I still don't remember them word like offhand. Like when I watch back. I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this, or I can tell you what's gonna happen next. But me just flat out, that's why I'd be amazed by Lewis and those guys that can when you can name a goal and a date, you'd be like 18-19 season, pull them away. Lewis would be like, oh yeah, Giroud scored and thing this. I'd be like, God damn.
How do you remember? I have to watch highlights.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I gotta at least watch one goal of the game.
I would have to watch one goal of the game and be like, okay, yeah, I remember this game. I remember this.
No, for real.
That's why I give it up. They still young though. They brain sharp. I'm old now.
Yeah, no, I sometimes I think my brain is sharp, and then I talk to Chelsea fans about this game and that, and I'm like, yo, I forgot about that game, bro. What the fuck?
I forget about players. Sometimes when we be doing the shows and we start naming players, I be like, oh shit, yeah, we did have him. Like that happens all the time. Or like no, my last one with I had that with was Diarra. I forgot we had Diarra, the midfielder. I forgot I forgot we had, I saw a picture of him the other day. I was like, oh shit, he was at Chelsea. I think he was like injured all the goddamn time. I remember he was here.
Bro, the other day.
I remember we had Charisma on loan. I don't know if you remember that. We had Charisma on loan coming off the right wing, man.
I forgot about Charisma.
Yeah, man. I remember we had him on loan.
Short.
I was like a little small, like, because I was watching, my man was just sending me pictures, like, remember this? And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, he did play for Chelsea. I remember this. Yeah, so my memory's not all that great with the.
You know what picture I saw the other day, and I remember seeing a video where people were like doing a Chelsea. It was the Chelsea guys, the YouTube people. They were doing a draft, right?
Yeah.
And they were doing left backs and all this shit and stuff. And I was going through Twitter and I saw Bosingwa. You remember Bosingwa?
Oh, unibrow. Yeah, the one brow, man. It shit like the unibrow. They got the Groucho Marx. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I think that was the season we had. Felipe Scolari, right? He was just bringing all the Portuguese players.
Yeah,
and we had Bosingwa.
You remember Bosingwa red? Did he get a red for what he did when he kicked? What you call it in the corner? Remember
maybe
the corner flag?
If I remember
that.
In
the crowd, I remember Bosingwa kicked what you call it by the corner flag. Man, that shit was classic. That's my favorite Bosingwa moment. Yo, Phineas, big up Phineas.
Oh yeah, big up Phineas, big up Phineas. Yeah.
Yo, I heard the chick at the restaurant got y'all. She made it seem like Phineas didn't pay for his stuff that day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I was just like, I don't give a fuck, man. It's not that much.
She pulled the fast one. That was real. That was fucked up of her.
Probably. I totally forgot. You see, I didn't even think about that because like that shit was like, I don't know, Phineas.
Yeah, no, because what you call her text me like, yo, your friend left without paying. I was like, nah, I watched him pay, and I saw him give her like a $20 tip.
Yeah, no, I remember.
I guess she figured like, shit, I'm coming up twice. I don't blame her.
Yeah, no. And
do your thing.
Yeah, no, shit like that happens. It is what it is. It's busy day and shit. People get confused and whatever. It's no big deal. But that was cool. Like we were all able to meet up for Club World Cup. Staffy was a on loan Chelsea fan and shit like that. We were all able to chill. He probably wishes he was on a permanent Chelsea fan right now.
Yeah.
That man's club is cooked. Yo, remember we were late.
I think Staffy's in like DR or something like that, right? I think Staffy's
he's in DR right now. He's trying to enjoy his vacation, but we're not letting him.
Perfect place to be right now. Perfect place. Like you really don't have to think about it. He could really take his mind off the game. Yeah.
No, for real. And I gotta say, like any one of you clowns in my chat, and luckily they're not in my chat because like the most times like I cook these guys in my chat and they start saying some stupid shit, and my chat will cook them too. But like, bro, if you guys are in here starting to tell me Ineos is a better run institution than this club, nah, fuck out of here. That's crazy. That's just pure agenda. And there's people like, all right, let's talk Chelsea. Right now, I know we're in the middle of like a little bit of transfer saga going on with Xavi Simons, and obviously we got what's his name? Fermin Lopez, right? I gotta ask you. Let's just say none of this shit happens. We don't get Garnacho. We don't get Xavi Simons. Where do you stand with the window right now? Like an out of a 10 rating.
Like a 6. Yeah, I think like a 6.
That's not bad.
My problem was I needed a center back and a goalkeeper, and that was before the injury. So I love what we did in the attack. Like I love Santos kind of was coming back. Asugo, I like Asugo as a pickup. Cucurella backup was perfect. All that's good, but I can't go into a window. Well, that's my dog at the door. Hold on, I might have to let him outside real quick.
Yeah. If you gotta do what you gotta do, I can handle it.
I can't have a goalkeeper not come in and a center back come in, and I still rate the window high. So like, and then I have to take away points for Garnacho. because remember we're rating based on what we think going into the season.
Yeah.
So nobody's actually played. So if Garnacho end up playing well, you can't turn around and be like, Jimmy, you was wrong. Like, yeah, I know I was wrong because I was judging off of what I thought. So from what I think, from what I see of Garnacho as a player, I think to bring him in and neglect goalkeeper, neglect center back, that's what bring it down to a 6 for me.
It feels like City, right? Because City is like they all attack, and
they neglect their biggest issue. Yeah, they need center back. They acting like they don't. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the only way. I went into the season complaining about Robert Sanchez, and then look how many times the ball been in the back of the net. Now we know they all didn't count, but look how many times the ball been in the back of the net. Look how many times it's been his fault.
It's worrisome.
3 times it been back there. 2 of them been directly his fault. The one the ball went right through him, and that Paqueta shot. Don't even get me started. He reached with the wrong hand. His positioning was terrible. So you gotta know.
No. I know, but like the reason I even asked, right? Because like, oh man, I don't. You say reactionary to an extent. I get it, right? Like fans are gonna be reactionary and shit like that. But like, bro, I feel like there are some fans that just want to be reactionary. They just want to be negative. I'm gonna call it. I don't give a fuck. You got the Darkos and the PYSs out there saying this is a shit window. Like, all right, first of all, this can't be a shit window because the last window was shit. This is definitely an improvement on that window.
Yeah,
right?
that be the problem. It's like we don't mind if you're gonna say a window is shit, but like you can't compare it. Like, I would have to ask. Because like you see how I break it down and gave it to you why I think it's a 6.
Yeah. 100%.
The part I left out was the outgoings have been great. They're great with the outgoings. They've made money on players that I'm quite sure we can even get bread from.
We've been making so much money.
A transfer window goes both ways. So you can't. That's why they were able to maintain their solid 6 without. Now I'm willing to even go to a 6.5 if Javi Simmons come in, or if or if Lopez come in. I'll put that half a point back on. I'll definitely go 6.5. I have no problem doing that. But that's why it's maintained where it's at, because the outgoings have been great. And it looked like Sterling's gonna be going, and Nkunku look like he's about to be going to Milan maybe. Now even if he don't go to, it's still like Jackson should be on his way to Bayern Munich. These are all great moves. So you got to give them credit for both sides. You can't just. I'm upset with the signings. Okay, what about the outgoings? You gotta take both in.
No, and I agree. Like I think the goalkeeper department. Listen, I wanted Magnan. I'm not, and I'll ask you. Like I'm not that sold on Donnarumma. Like yeah, you give me Donnarumma, obviously better shot stopper, but like I still think Sanchez at shot stopping, that's his best trait, right? I think we can all agree that that's the man's best trait. He can do good shot stopping. But I mean, like, I don't know, with Donnarumma, doing a little research, I even saw a video on him today and other people's opinions on it. I'm like, damn, like a lot of people are sold on what they saw in Champions League, but not what they saw in the league, right? Because in the league, he wasn't so hot. So like,
here's the thing with Donnarumma.
Talk to me.
It's my thing. Donnarumma is top 3 goalkeepers in the world. You got Alisson, you got what's my boy name? Courtois, and then you got Donnarumma.
Yeah.
Robert Sanchez is you got to go along.
No, I agree.
Robert Sanchez. So my thing is Donnarumma was an improvement on him. Mike Mignon's an improvement on him. I want an improvement. That's what I want.
That's true.
Because you can't. To me, I can't. I'm not saying you. I'm not gonna say you can't. To say you can't is to say the future, but you're less likelier to be able to win one of these major tournaments that we in, being the league or Champions League, with Donnarumma than I am with Sanchez. Sanchez never won anything. Mike Mignon has won the French league with Lille, not with PSG. With Lille, he's won, I think, a Nations League with France. He's won AC Milan. Didn't he win a league title?
I think he won the Scudetto with AC Milan. I'm pretty sure.
Like he's winners. So it's It's no comparison.
Donnarumma, same thing.
Yeah, we're talking about winning goalkeepers that know what it is to win.
Yeah,
Sanchez. He's never won. He's not as good as them, and he's never won. So I'd rather take my chance with them. And that's my thing. Like, there's nobody nowhere on any planet or nowhere would say Sanchez is a better keeper than Donnarumma. I don't want to hear with the feet, with the this. No. As a goalkeeper, who's a better goalkeeper, which we all know a goalkeeper's number one job is to keep shots out the net. Either save a shot or save a pin. Donnarumma is a better goalkeeper, period.
Yeah.
And I don't
that's 100%.
And I don't care about comps. You can make comps, fail comps for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm quite sure there's a Donnarumma fail comp. Of course, it should be.
Yeah.
Because he's a professional player. And here's another thing. Here's the major thing what people need to realize with Donnarumma. If we all admit and we all know that goalkeepers peak at like 27, 28, 29, even 30. Donnarumma's 26.
Oh, he's about to hit his peak.
He's 26. So all the things they saying about Donnarumma can and can't do, why what's to say he can't get better? Thibaut Courtois at 26 got better. When he went to Real Madrid, he couldn't play with his feet. And now he can do it at a level that's decent, right? So if Donnarumma is only 26, why you don't think he can step up his level to be decent? Because you don't need him to be great. You don't need him to be a world beater with the feet. He just needs to be okay. His main thing is to stop shots. And if you usually have a good defensive setup, your goalkeeper only really needs to be a good shot stopper. That's it. He needs to win you games at the one or two times that ball comes at him. That's it.
You don't think that's kind of what Maresca's trying to do though with our defense, like trying to make it enough of a decent shape where
because if you look right, the main thing I think we should give Maresca credit for.
Sure.
I think we all would admit most of our attackers would cook under a lot of managers, but you can't say most of our defenders would cook. Our center backs have not been good. He put together a structure with those center backs who nobody rate like that, along with Caicedo, because we're not gonna act like Caicedo's not a part of the defense.
Of course,
a lot of times people discount their sitting six from the defense. I count my
I agree.
I count my six.
Under Tuchel, Jorginho and Conte, they were a big part of that.
Yeah, like
that block.
I consider Caicedo a part of the defense. So he's able to put together a structure that's so good that I think it trumps what he does going forward. The way we set up last year going forward, if guys were finishing their chances, nobody would have thought anything was negative about our attack. If Jackson and Palmer was finishing their chances,
this is true.
But not only that, if they was finishing their chances, they would have realized how stout our defense really was.
Bro, last season,
our goal differential would have been so much higher.
Yeah.
Remember, we only let in 44 goals.
Dude, last season we were like in January. Once we got to January, right? Because I remember in the beginning of the season, I was telling people like, listen, I don't think we're in a title race. I don't trust his defense. Because I remember seeing Fofana look a little shaky. He had like a loose touch here and there. Levi Colwell, once Fofana left, he got more exposed. And you started saying like, yo, maybe Levi Colwell was holding his hand. I was telling people like, you saw it in preseason. It was so clear. Like we were disorganized. We didn't really know the system. And these guys didn't know where to be, when to be, and shit like that. And so in the beginning of the season, I was saying like, I don't know. For me, we're not in a title race because I need to see that defense be a little bit more solid. Right now, our attack is winning us games. And then once we started losing players after December, when we came out of that conversation, you started seeing that defense look a lot more solid. Like you started seeing more 1-0 games that we were losing, right? Like, we weren't losing by much.
The cohesion got better. The cohesion got better with the two center backs. Yep.
So that's why I agree 100%. Like, last season towards the end, like, yo, we started to really shape up and become a much better defensive team, and our attack was letting us down. And
we let up the least amount of goals, Club World Cup. We wasn't letting in any goals. No matter who we was playing, goals was not scoring. Teams couldn't score on us. Flamingo was the only team that when he went out there and put some goals in, and we were the man down when they scored their last 2 goals. So it just goes to show you like the defense has changed. It's turned over. Crystal Palace, no goals. thing there, one little bullshit goal because, of course, the same thing we talking about, keeper. So it just goes to me, the structure is there. The structure is there. He's put together a solid defense. That's the one thing I really have to give him. He's put together a solid defense.
100%, and like it's nice to see because we're looking at Man City right now, right? And it looks like they're ignoring their defense completely. They're just going full on attack with Cherokee, Reinders, Ainori, all these. I mean, Omar Marmouche last season.
Ainori is crazy to me. He's one of the worst defensive fullbacks I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Terrible defensive. Terrible.
Yeah, he's just full attack. That's all he knows.
Adeweke gave him 3, so I don't even know what
That's actually true. I didn't even think about that, bro. But like, but the reason I even bring it up is because like this manager learned from Pep Guardiola. He can't, like, people forget that. People forget. Like, I don't think it gets brought up enough. Like, this guy is a student of Pep Guardiola. Yep. So he learned his trait and most of what he knows from Pep Guardiola, which is why, like, it's such a breath of fresh air to see. Maybe not a breath of fresh air. I feel like that's a little disingenuous because Tuchel gave me the same thing. But like when it came to Club World Cup, this guy's a tactician, an absolute tactician, set up against PSG in a way that none of us expected.
None of us ever seen before. Yep.
Yeah.
That
playing
shows
counter.
His ability to adjust. Remember in the beginning when we were talking about, oh, he's so stubborn. He's a stubborn manager. Wrong. He was locking down and making sure they learned step 1. Everybody wanted him. So what's your plan B, C? I'm gonna teach them plan B, C, and they don't know plan A yet.
Exactly.
It's gonna take a season for them to learn plan A, and that's what it took. One whole season. At the end of that season, what happened? We became world champions because they learned how to play plan A. And by the time Club World Cup came, he said, "You know what? I know y'all know plan A. Let me show y'all plan B." And what plan B did won us the Club World Cup because we didn't play like how we played during the season, but he had to lock down plan A first. So now
it's crazy. It's crazy to me because the other day Alexis made a post and he was showing the record, right? The result record for the last 20 games or some shit like that.
Yeah,
2 losses. Two losses in that. And I remember after each loss, these Chelsea fans are already saying, "Yo, Maresca, he's got to go. He's clueless."
Every time.
It's so crazy to
me. That's why I said I can't wait to see when we lose maybe 2 in a row in the Prem. Let's see what happens. Let's see how because you know it's gonna happen. It has to happen
at some point. Yeah, at some point it has to. Injuries, shit like that.
I want to see if they're able to hold themselves down and relax and not turn on the team so quick. Like that's
you already know people are gonna turn on him.
There's no need to turn on the team so quick. Like I think he should at least earn a little bit of trust. Just a little bit, not a lot. You ain't got to give him a whole bunch. It's not like he won a Champions League or but he won a Club World Cup. And y'all could sit and let other teams think y'all that it don't mean a big deal. That's because they would wait till the next one roll around.
Yep,
you will see. And if y'all don't know, they plan on doing it in Qatar, and y'all already know if they're doing it there, they're gonna be doing it huge.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the same thing, just bigger. It's gonna be even bigger. And they need to do the right thing and vote to put the last winner in automatically. It don't make sense why we win it and not put us back. Put us back in.
Yeah.
No, the vote is up.
What you mean?
It's up
for a vote.
Yeah. They think they're already looking at ways to adjust it, ways to make it better and all that. And that's one of the things that's up on the table. If the defending champ automatically come back. And I say yes. Why would you not bring back the defending champ?
That's what I was thinking too. Like, if you want to treat it like the World Cup, that's fine. Like, at the end of the day, I wasn't even like that like, you know, butthurt about it, because I'm thinking, like, honestly, I'm so confident in my team now, especially after seeing how they're playing, how fluid we look is the part that impresses me the most. Like the tiki taka, like even with Esteval and Zhao and Cole, like they're doing flicks and shit that I used to never see them do last season. Right now, they're more confident in each other. They know where they're gonna be. Neto looks amazing right now, which you called. I remember you said you were calling on Neto.
I said, relax, y'all people. I said, I'm quite sure you remember this. Neto used to cook Chelsea. He used to destroy Chelsea
every time.
If we beat them or not, he always destroy. I'm like, do y'all remember that player? He's still there. Give him time.
Yeah.
I remember I remember back in the day, Marshall, we literally used to give players a whole year to adjust when they came.
Bro, thank you.
A whole year. I remember that.
No one does that anymore.
I think because of the
2 games
and banter, like it just turned all of us into crazies.
Yes.
Like we don't even give. Like now, I'm with okay. At least give a guy to January. Give a guy to January. I'm with the banter. Like I go on certain channels, certain days I will banter. But if we having a real conversation, I will always say I'm giving a guy up to almost January to work out the kinks. I will. I would like if he's on my squad, I'm giving the guy to January before I'll be like, okay, move on. Like move on. Like he gotta have to figure that out from the bench.
I remember when Timo came to this team, people gave him the year. People gave Timo Werner the year. It was rough, but we gave him the year.
And I didn't blame them. Give him the year. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's coming from a whole ass different league. Let's see how he goes. Yo, people sat on this very platform, on this very fan base, gave Kai Havertz 3 seasons. Even after the 3rd season, they're like, no, let's see what he looks like with the other coach. I was like, no. I've seen enough. And I defended the fuck out of that guy.
Like, yo, there's actually videos of people crashing out over Mason Mount leaving. Kai Havertz leaving. Gallagher leaving. Bro. None of those guys fit in this setup we have. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Kai Havertz do kind of fit in this setup. It's just his finishing is terrible. Yeah, his finishing is terrible. So
I still feel like Jackson's an improvement on that guy.
Yes, he is.
Jackson and Kai
like
Havertz.
That, but I think Kai Havertz is like a little lesser version than Jackson. He definitely could fit into the system, but his finishing is terrible. It would just be like a little lesser version of Jackson.
Yeah, but I mean, Chris, listen, I admit it. I defended Kai Havertz adamantly, and at the end of the 3rd season, I even said, listen, he needs to go, but me as a fan, I would like to see what it's like for him to come under like an actual manager, like a Pochettino, right? But at the end of the day, it didn't happen. I was like, yo, we got a good price out of him. He can go. And then he did all the bullshit he did at Arsenal. Now I don't even like him. Right. But like, yeah, dude, there was a time when people used to actually give players like a season. And I still like, I know Lewis is still like that. I know you're still like that. I'm still like that. Like, I'm like, give him a season. And then next season, I'll really judge.
I always, see, I gave Neto a season. I always give guys a season. Like, for me not to give you a season, you got to look you got to look like Bakayoko for me to not want to give you a season. You just got to look just awful. Like you don't know what the hell you doing. Yeah. That's the only way I'm not giving you a season. Other than that, I want to give you a season. I more than likely want to give you a season and give you a second chance. I told people Neto would come around. And that's not saying Neto not going to have maybe a patch of 3-4 games where he don't play well, because he will. He's a player. But right now, as y'all can see, he's been our best winger for a few months running.
Yeah. Ever since
that game win against Fulham, it's been
I was about to say
Neto.
Ever since Fulham.
Neto, man.
And even like what I like about Neto is that not like when I remember seeing Neto cook us, it was always on that counterattack.
On the counter.
Right? Lampard that season, I remember that. All the other bullshit was always on the counterattack because the guy had pace. And I was saying, yeah, the guy's got pace. He's injury prone, 60 mil. I don't know. One, he stayed fit the whole time. I don't think he's had a single injury since he's come to Chelsea. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. If you're in chat, knock on wood. But like, I don't think he's had a single injury yet. The other thing too is that now he looks more physical. He's holding up players and knocking them down and stuff. And two, you can't get the ball off him. He can hold up the ball like the best of them.
I tell people every day, man, he's playing with the spirit of Jota in him, man. That's a close friend of his passed away. When guys dedicate season, they play with athletes when that shit like that. Sometimes it could mash them down or it can lift them up. And I really think it's like a lot of those guys that's friends of his gonna dedicate their season to him.
100%
means something to them. And Neto, I was at the game. You was at the game the day after.
We were there together, weren't we? That was the July 4th game.
Yeah, like
the Palmeiras game. We were there.
You can see like that dude's he's locked in, man. And like,
he is.
His effort going the other way just cannot be discounted. It just cannot. And you know when you notice it the most, if any guys ever get a chance, just if you get a chance to watch games a second time. I do it all the time because the coverage we get in America, we actually, because of the streaming services, we get to watch the games twice.
Yeah.
I watched the games back. You watch Neto hustling. His off the ball work is amazing. Amazing. So he got to give it up to them. And a lot of people wanted to give up on him. And I can't even sit here and be like, and I understand why you did. I don't understand why y'all did. I don't understand why y'all did. Because a lot of the crosses and all that he used to put in, if you just would watch the game twice, you notice, oh my gosh, if Jackson only would have did this, if Mattawake only would have did that, if Jackson would only, a lot of the crosses, you can see his vision. They didn't. Now, look at that cross he put in for which you just see it. The guys are there. Guys are there.
Yeah, for João Pedro. No, was it João Pedro? Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was João Pedro. Yeah, like I always saw it. Like I never got to the point last season where I wanted him to go, and I was like, no, he's not good enough. I was like, let's see this season. Like I said, I'm always a 2-season person, unless you're shit and I can't. Like you've cost this game, I can't stand it. Even with Nicholas Jackson, with Nico, I was like, I'm so impressed with this first season. I'm setting the standard now for second season. Let's see how it happens. And it started off well, but then at the end of the season, it went bad, right? Yeah. And people, and that's the thing I hate about this whole Jackson conversation is people only want to remember that bad.
Yeah, and that's crazy to me because I was willing to give Jackson another season as the backup striker. As the backup striker, I had no problem with that. But at the same time, the two strikers that we have, I honestly feel like they're better than him, and they have a higher agree. And if you don't think that, I'm not gonna fight that. Like, well, I think it's crazy to think João Pedro is clear of both of them. João Pedro is clear,
and I didn't expect João Pedro to be honest.
He's clear of the other two, but I can understand if you feel like you rather have Jackson than Delap, or you rather have Delap over Jackson. I have no problem with that, but I personally think Liam Delap is going to be a better player than Jackson. So I don't have a problem with Jackson leaving. I just don't. I just have no. Liam Delap came in on 30 million pounds.
That's nothing.
The same money we got Jackson for. And now we can sell Jackson for 60 to 70 million pounds. I'm sorry. It's still a business. Yeah. It's still a business. You got to make that move. Because Jackson was going to be the third guy anyway. You can bring a third guy in you could bring a freaking academy kid to be your emergency third guy if needed. So I get it.
No, I get it. Big up Shard for the $2 super chat, by the way. Big up Marshall and Jimmy. Love the combo. Yeah, I mean, like this.
Shard was outside the stadium with us. You probably don't
remember.
He? Yeah, you probably don't remember.
I don't remember. I gotta see a face. I'm always better with faces because we met a lot of people.
That's why I said you might not remember.
Yeah, we met a lot of people. We did the fan cam. We ended up, talking with people.
He didn't do nothing that would have made him stand out anyway.
Yeah, we met up with CB's homie. We met Phineas, Shavi. Like
that shit was awesome. It was something I won't forget. I definitely.
Thank you. I was gonna say the same thing. Like that, honestly, for me, goes down as one of the greatest summers of my life.
Of my life, definitely of my adult life. One of the best. Yeah, summers of my adult life. It was so awesome going to those games, man. It was so awesome.
I was gonna say, how'd you feel like? Because for me personally, how I felt like it was just so awesome to be able to go. My dad's spoiled as fuck, by the way. I need to point out something. Yo, my dad is spoiled as fuck, bro. Because this guy, I brought my pops to most of the games, right? And he, for one, he doesn't, he doesn't go out that often. And on top of that, I turned him into a Chelsea fan, right?
Yeah.
Because, him and a lot of older heads, which a lot of the younger guys in chat probably understand this, a lot of the older heads, they grew up on national team. National team was everything.
Yeah, it's everything. Yep.
Even in the UK, like a lot of these guys, like they don't care much for like major Premier League teams, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the England national team, they're out there, right? So my dad grew up on Peru and all this shit, and he doesn't live in Peru. Obviously, we live in the States, so he can't go out and watch Peru games like he used to, all this stuff. So for me to bring out my dad to Chelsea games, me turning him into a Chelsea fan essentially, and saying like, yo, Pops, this is the first time you're going to see Chelsea. And on top of that, it's the first time you're seeing Chelsea and they're in a competition. Not a friendly. They're in a competition. So you see the best players.
Major fucking tournament. The best players going to play every game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he got to see a lot of football this summer, bro.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. It was an awesome summer. I can't lie. I'll never forget it. It was awesome. Usually in the summer when Chelsea come, I see one game. I get one game, and I like it just be the best thing ever for me to watch.
Two if you're lucky.
Yeah, two if you're lucky. I got four games I went to. Like it was just awesome, man.
Yeah, so it was phenomenal, and to see Chelsea, like just the emotion and seeing them in person. On top of that, like, because yeah, you know, you go to a friendly, and it's just like, yeah, it's fun, it's cool. You know, you get to see the Chelsea fans, packed out stadium, and all that stuff. But it's not like it felt different. Like, yo, we went to that Flamengo game together. If you guys didn't see the vlog, it's there. We went to that Flamengo game, and I was like. We felt like we were in the trenches. That was the first time I felt like, oh, this is how it feels like to lose, huh?
Yeah. Like, it's what it is to go to the stadium, pay your money, do all that, all to celebrate, and then lose and have to go home like, what the fuck did I just do? I could have stayed home and watched this bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was just like, fuck, this feels different. Like, I'm kind of mad. I kind of want to say some stupid shit on Twitter. Yeah. Like I kind of get it now, but you know, obviously, I'm never gonna boo my players on the stadium and shit. Yeah. I ain't gonna do that.
I
but
don't see enough to boo them. Maybe if I saw them every week, I could conjure it up.
Maybe after that loss to Flamengo, I kind of get it. I was like, oh, all right, I kind of see it now. But how'd you feel for that tournament? Like seeing Chelsea really compete, like. Talk to me through that. Like, how was that for you?
Man, that shit was the best. That shit was literally the best. Like watching the guys live, and it's like to watch the game right in person, watch the excitement and watch their emotion, then to come home and watch it again on TV. It's like yeah, like it's exactly what I be watching, and I think I was going. It's the same thing, and it's like that's why this idea that people try to paint. Like, oh, it's a preseason. Like, shut your face. I was at the games, bro. But nothing about those games.
Did not feel like a preseason
I've been to preseason games. I've been going to preseason games all my life. That's all I know is preseason when it comes to Chelsea. Yeah. I know what a preseason game looked like. That wasn't preseason. It wasn't nothing about those games preseason, especially for the South American teams, especially for the Saudi teams.
Yeah,
especially for the African teams. Like, what are we talking about? Preseason? Yeah, right. And even the UK teams, was it Man United, Man City, and them guys is out there busting their ass out there. They just lost. That's all. Inter, it was fighting for their life. They lost.
Yeah, they were. They lost. Yeah. Bro, it was every time we went to those games, it felt like we were outnumbered every single time. I was like, God damn, this is crazy.
Glad it really wasn't no element of like fans physically trying to fight and all that. Like,
yeah. At least from what we saw.
Yeah. We really would have got our ass kicked. Like it was.
No, that Flamengo game would have been the one. That Flamengo game was the one where I was like, yo, we really are in the trenches.
To Nice, when I walked into Nice, like I still got the video. There was not one Chelsea person.
The marching band, we were there.
Yeah, not one.
They had the whole ass marching band.
No Chelsea fan. It was literally like if they fans was literally like ultras and all that, I would have been a dead man.
Bro, when we were in line, I literally had a Tunis fan say to me like, "Hey, yo, I'm actually a Chelsea fan, but big up to you guys. But like, you know, this is my home country."
My home country.
It's like,
that's right.
All right, I gotta give you that. I can't like hate on you that much.
Yeah, they probably punched him in his fucking head. Like, yo, what you doing?
What you doing, man? Yeah. You grew up with this team. Your dad, your mom is Tunis.
Yeah, you Tunis.
Yeah. But no, this past summer was something else, man. Like I wish I could have made the final, but I had a gig. You had stuff at home too. Like you couldn't make the final.
I ain't never get to tell this story. When I was coming from, I went to work that morning. I had to go to work, and then I was on my way driving back home, and like I'm driving, I'm like looking at the tickets. I'm like, go press the button. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm going home, and then somebody called me from YouTube. Somebody called me. Jimmy, where you at? I said, nah, man, I'm heading home. I'm I already spent enough money. I can't like because that's what I was justifying by not going. Like, you know what? You've already spent well over.
Yeah, the tickets didn't really never go down too much, but they were still
I'm like,
expensive.
and you know, he said, "Yo, Jimmy, come to the game. I'll pay for your ticket." Yep.
What the fuck? So you went to the final?
No, I didn't go because I have.
Oh goddamn!
No, listen, I'll tell you why. I have an OCD. I have things like all right, once I make a plan, I don't turn back.
Yeah.
So I started going home
the same way.
So once I started going home, and I already said I'm going home, I'm gonna watch the game from home. My daughter's gonna be there. My wife gonna be in the house. They're gonna hear me screaming. So I already had that vision. So I'm on my way home. If I would have turned back to go to the stadium, I would have had agita. I would have been thinking something's bad gonna happen. What the fuck? Like, because I'm going against my plan that you know what I mean? It's something in my brain. I need therapy. We all need therapy.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. That's just how I am.
Especially if you're a Chelsea fan. Especially if you're a Chelsea fan.
Like. All right, to give you an example, just to break it down to ladies. If I'm going south and I need gas, and the gas station's back north, I'm driving until I find a gas station for south. I'm not turning.
You might run out of gas.
I've done that. I've fought and said I'm not turning back because I feel like if I'm gonna turn back, something bad's gonna happen. It's crazy.
No, I get you. Like you're dead set on your plan because you know this is how I want things to play out.
It's like Final Destination. Like, why did I go against the plan? If I didn't do this, then I wouldn't be in this. So,
no, I get you.
But yeah, he offered. He was like, "Yo, I'll pay for your ticket." I'm like, "Yo, don't even worry," because it wasn't really. I think I was using the ticket as my reason to like, am I going? But now I'm not gonna lie. I do wish I went to the final.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was especially the way, game.
Like, yo, it's crazy because Cole Palmer's second goal. No. João Pedro chip goal.
Yeah,
I literally dropped to my knees right here by this tub right here. And people didn't even see me. I was on stream with Lewis, and like I was emotional. People didn't get to see me. People nobody saw it. I was emotional. All I kept saying is my club is back. Like like it really felt like, damn, I remember what it feels like to win again. It's been so long. Fucking Champions League was how long ago? It just felt so fucking good to win. I'm like, yo, and especially being that everybody said we couldn't win. That's what made it even sweeter. That we were supposed to lose 3-0, 4-0, all that. Oh man, when João Pedro chipped him, I dropped right here. I was right on the stream, just nobody saw me, and tears just was coming out, and I was like, "We are back, we are back." It just felt so good, man. It
was all that first half too. Like, so the reason I couldn't go, and Chat probably knows the story. The reason I couldn't go is because I'm in a band, so I sing in the band, and I had a gig, and bro, I don't know if I ever got to tell you this. Maybe I did in a voice note, but like that first goal went in, and I have a gig later that day. I'm at the bar. I met up with some people, like I just met people there. And I'm talking about Chelsea with them and shit like that. The game starts. I'm watching the game. And that first goal goes in. And I scream my fucking heart. I'm like, yeah, Cole Palmer. I lost my mind. And then after when the feelings come down and shit, I'm like, oh fuck. I yelled so hard that like I lost a little bit of my voice. And I was like, no. And I'm like, all right, I gotta be careful. The second goal comes in. I don't give a fuck. I still did it, bro. I was yelling again. Yo, I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I get to the gig and I tell my guitarist, like, yo, my team won. He's like, yo, congrats. What's good, bro? Yeah, it's great. Yeah, but I kind of lost my voice. Like, he got upset.
Heavy backup tonight.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. I'm not gonna take it too seriously because I can't sing that well anymore right now because I lost my shit. But like, yeah, man, that game was like, oh man, talk about just the emotion that ran through it, and that's why like when people say, oh, it's a preseason, fucking didn't feel like one.
Nah,
especially
listen. Yeah, when you see Enrique trying to fight after the game, and let you know how he moved. If he didn't care, 100%, he would have walked over. We've seen preseason tournaments when the winners, the trophies given out and all that. There's no emotion. Guys are just there. You saw those PSG players? They was distraught.
They were rattled. Jao Neves, what's that guy player's name? He lost his fucking mind too.
They all lost their cool. Nobody tell me it was no preseason game. He out there pulling Cucurella hair. What we talking about?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's why, like, I don't listen to most of these fans that are saying that shit. Like, they were not in the tournament and they don't understand. So until they get into the tournament,
I haven't seen the team that was in the tournament downplay it yet. They try to downplay it a little bit, but I haven't seen none. Even the City fans that was in it, they don't even, because they thought there was a chance they could win, and they were looking for their team winning. When they got knocked out, they were pissed. They were pissed. Yeah.
No, and as they should be, man. Like, it's just, this was a serious tournament. There was a lot of money on the line for one. So, like, everyone wants to bring up finances and stuff, how much Chelsea spent, all this and shit. Well, shit, then you should care about this tournament because we're making money. We made bank on this tournament.
And that's my thing. People always talk about money. Money. Okay, well, we made over 100 million on this fucking tournament. So what we talking about here? Don't tell me. Tell them. Tell your owner you just lost a tournament that could have won him $100 million. Remember, PSG got 80. You think PSG ain't happy for that 80?
Yeah, that's a whole new signing for them.
And guess what else? You know, next tournament, you know the money's gonna go up. You know the money's gonna go up.
The revenue they got from streaming, right, from advertising and all this stuff, like,
it was crazy. I saw it.
The highlights, like, they got a lot of money, and it was free. That's the crazy part. It was free, and they got a lot of money off of that. Obviously, the stadium revenue wasn't great in the beginning, but that was a lot to do with the scheduling. Obviously, me and you missed a few games because, bro, what the hell? I'm not gonna go to Georgia at 3 p.m. on a Monday.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It was stupid.
If they'd have kept all Chelsea games up more enough this way, I would have been at everyone.
Yeah,
40,000 people. Nothing like every Chelsea game would have had a lead. Because I think the lowest tally of people of games up this area was 40K, I think.
Damn.
And that's what they fit in the bridge. So
yeah.
What we talking about? You know what I mean? That's what they fit in the fucking bridge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I think this next version of the tournament, obviously, now that people saw how the first one went, they're gonna take it more seriously. People are gonna, like, probably take off of work more now they know it's
gonna be in Qatar. So
yeah, exactly.
My thing is, they're saying they're gonna do it in Qatar, but I right now I think that's just talk because the tournament has to be in the summer. You cannot do a tournament in the summer.
Exactly. No, this in Qatar you can't do it in the summer. Ain't no way.
So the only thing I'm thinking is maybe they will do all roofed, because you know Qatar, they'll just build fucking stadiums with roofs. They don't.
They'll be AC. They'll just make it.
However many stadiums they need and just put roofs on all of them. So who knows?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it could be something like that too. But let me ask you this. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, so if they get a chance to get the games, they'll just put in the proposal. Okay, we'll put roofs on everything. Yeah,
100%. No, they don't give a fuck. They got unlimited money over there, man.
Yeah, unlimited.
People underestimate that phrase, unlimited money. So they don't give a fuck. They'll make whatever the hell they want. Yeah. But let me ask you this: going into the season, what player are you looking at the most? What player are you like? It doesn't even have to be Chelsea. You could even say Strasbourg, to be honest, because you know you got Payet's cooking over there. I know that's your boy. You got Penders that actually, you know, what I think he's got 2 clean sheets so far, 3 maybe. 3 clean sheets already.
I think they played a cup. Did they play a cup match?
They played Nantes like a few days ago. Or Nantes.
I think he got a few clean sheets. You're right. He definitely.
So he's been.
My guy is here. So you know, Andre Santos. That's my guy.
Andre Santos. You're looking at Andre Santos this season.
Yeah, Santos. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to like. I think we'll see the best of him in the second half of the season once he get put up to this full speed of the league. You know, like get used to it. Yeah, and then I expect next year once his, like, cause he's still getting his physical side.
Yeah.
I think next year once he gets his strength, I think he's gonna be like, I think he has potential to be our best midfielder. Believe it or not, as great as Caicedo is, I think he has the potential to be even better than Caicedo.
I could see him being more physically built than Caicedo.
Yeah, and like he can tackle. He's definitely better going forward than Caicedo. Like he's a goal scorer. Caicedo's not really a goal scorer. This kid scores goals. So if he keep it going, I think he's gonna be our best. Yeah, Lavia doesn't score goals neither. Like this kid legitimately scores goals, headers, shots, tiki taka, getting into the box. He does everything. He can
all
do
around. Very solid
So
player.
I think if he reaches his highest potential, he's probably going to be our best midfielder. Yeah,
I can see that.
He's going to be Chelsea's best investment by far because I think they only paid like $12 million for him.
Oh, geez, I forgot how much they paid for him, man. That's insane. Yeah, no, I could definitely see that. Like, the player's good. I mean, even this season, listen, I'm not going to harp on him for missing that chance against Crystal Palace. I think it was Crystal Palace. Yeah, missed that chance against Crystal Palace. It's like, at the end of the day, bro, it's one of your first games at the Bridge. One of your first games for Chelsea. Yeah. You know, and the fact that you were able to get yourself in that position to begin with is impressive.
Let's be honest. In that moment, what he did happens more than actually making the goal. What he did is more common than the ball actually going in the back of the net from there. That's why when it goes in the back of the net, you go crazy because most times people miss that shot. So it's like if he just that's composure. If he had composure, that's why I said second half of the season. Because if he would have realized right there, he probably could have took a light touch, whop, set it down, and bop, pick the side. Because once he would have touched it, people would have been flat-footed. Pick a side.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For me, and I didn't expect this, right? Because I thought adaptation takes some time. We'll see how he adapts to the league. Estevao.
Yeah,
that guy. I saw, we saw him at Palmeiras, and I was thinking like, he looks good. Let's see how he looks like against a Premier League team, right? Bro, it looks like he never left the Brazilian league.
Yeah, bro, listen.
He's cooking.
It's crazy because he should have had a goal. That pass from Reece James, if he just would have took his time, he would have scored.
Bro, and the craziest part, Jimmy, is he's only 18.
That's it.
This kid's a kid. He's a kid.
And that's the thing. Like I hear other people hyping up their young guys. It's like
Rio and
they're pretty much all at the same level. They're all under 18. That's what they are. They're under 18. Because our guys are only 18. You got the other guys about to be 15 and 16. They're basically 16 years old. He's 18 and 16. They basically under 18. They're under 18. And I think the difference is Steval's gonna play way more than the rest of them.
Yeah, I think so. But he's also good enough to play more than them.
Yeah, I think even on their teams he would play more than them.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
Like if he was on their teams, he would play more than them. I think he's better than Rio and he's better than Dowman. But those kids are good. But those kids are good. I'm not gonna shot. That's not me trying to play them. Like if I had Max Dowman, I would be like yes. And if I had Rio, I would be like yes. I got Steval, so I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed.
Yeah, I mean,
with Quinta coming in next year, it's like then you got Destin Potsav, however you say his name, the 16-year-old.
Yeah, that guy's been, bro. I wasn't gonna talk about this till tomorrow, but like his team made it to the Champions League for a reason.
And Champions League football, so it's something to look out for. It's something I'm quite sure he's gonna do something. So like when you hear these people hyping up their wonder kids, this and that, like, or they brag about even top players. Look what he did in the Champions League. If this kid goes to the Champions League and score goals, or not even score goals, have good performances, because they calling him Baby Aguero. So let's see. If he goes and score goals in the Champions League at age 16, I can't wait till next year.
Bro, because I remember seeing people hyping up Dastan, right? And I'm thinking like, okay, he's doing it in the Kazakhstan league. Let's wait till he, let's see Champions League or in another team, like when he comes here and he goes on loan or some shit like that. I can't knock the fact that this kid essentially is carrying his team on his back and taking them to UCL football for the first time in their history.
It's not even like they rely on him.
Yeah,
he comes through. The game I watched, he had a goal and an assist. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And like you can see they was relying on him. And I know people are, it's the Kazakhstan league, but he's 16. and he's playing with grown men.
That means a lot.
They're relying on him. Like it carries a lot of weight, bro. It carries.
No, it does. You gotta, like, in order for you to be that old, right? 16 and still stand out like that amongst grown ass men. That's something. That is something. And then, you know, I'm looking at the likes of, like you were mentioning, Kenda. Like I'm also the same thing, right? Like, okay, listen, Portuguese league attack, I don't know, but when it comes to these youngsters, these scouts, these directors have been cooking. I ain't gonna lie, like they have been doing something they see something that we don't see, obviously, because we don't have the tools.
They're spotting guys, and they've had a good hit rate. And then you got even like Anselmino, he's at Dortmund now. He's gonna get the play. We're gonna see what he look like. If he's the goods, he'll be back. If he's the goods, because we already know Sarr is a good player. We already know Sarr is a good player.
He's already cooking too.
Yeah, 2 clean sheets, 3 or whatever, how many clean sheets they got. He's definitely gonna be back at Chelsea for sure next year. I know for sure Sarr will be here, and I don't think he's going on any loans. He ain't going nowhere. He'll be back, and he'll be a part of the rotation.
I think that's also part of the reason why we haven't even gone for a center back. No, like I know we kind of all were thinking like, yo, Hincapié, myself too. Like I would take Hincapié in a heartbeat, but when you look at the plan, and you're just like you, Jimmy. They don't want to stay away from the plan. They want to stick to it. They're like, yo, we have a plan for Sarr. We have a plan for Anselmino.
Yeah, that's why I said I get it. Like I can't act like I don't understand the other side of me wanting a center back. I'll be lying. I get it. Of course. I get why they don't want one, but shit, I want one because I don't want us to. Because I'm more worried about if we get another injury. It's not that I want the center back to come in, because I don't think what we have can maintain and get us within the top 4 and fight.
100%.
But I just think that if we get another injury, then we have a crisis. You know? Exactly.
No, that's the thing I'm worried about, because you're asking me to rely on Fofana and Badiashile to be fit. That's scary to me, especially with the amount of games that we got. We got Carabao Cup coming up soon, and we got 60. Champions League coming up soon.
Yep. Probably at least 60. So,
you know, we ain't gonna lose to Grimsby, but like at the same time, like it's an extra game. You know,
we play Lincoln City.
Lincoln City? Oh, the draw came out today. That's right.
Yeah, we play Lincoln City. So I expect to see a lot of kids. I see a lot of the benchies. Garnacho. Yeah, we probably see Garnacho that game.
Yo, okay. I ain't gonna lie to you about Garnacho, because I wanted to wrap it up, but I gotta get this out here. After seeing that United team today lose to that team, I didn't even see it, but like hearing, right? I'm going to watch the highlights, see what happened in that game. I'm starting to actually think more and more the problem really is United, and this kid just really wants the fuck out of there.
There's no doubt in my mind United is the problem. United is 100% the problem. But that don't mean that I don't think Garnacho's not a good footballer. Now, he can come here and prove me wrong. But when I look at Garnacho on his own, when I watch the comps, the tactical videos, the breakdowns of his plus, his negatives, I wouldn't want him on my team. You know what I mean? But it's a chance he could come in and bang out. As a matter of fact, I'm praying he do.
Fuck, I do too. Yeah, exactly.
I'm praying he does. I'm praying.
Yeah. Listen, to me, it was always the attitude. The attitude was the biggest one, because I'm like, all right, maybe he can cook here at Chelsea. I don't know, because I see something in United, but at the same time, like, it's also hard to see shit at United because there's nothing going on at United. So it's just like, how can I get G&A and see G&A from this player, which is what we want, right? We want G&A from our wingers, when the whole team ain't getting G&A. And they have Mainu, they have, Ama, they have Rashford.
40 something goals last year.
Brother, they had their best chance created against what team? Against Fulham?
Was the
goalkeeper. That is crazy to me. So when I have to say a stat like that, I was like, yeah, no fucking wonder Garnacho's gonna be really fucking bad in that team. Anyone would be bad in the team. Me and you easily would have taken Cunha or Mbeumo in this team. Now we're looking at Cunha and Mbeumo in that team. We're like, fuck that. Why the fuck would we want them? This shit.
And it's not like he didn't send out a strong squad. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
All their strong guys played. Cunha and Buemo, Sesko, they all played and they lost.
Exactly. That's the. Woo! I'm so happy. Unlike PYS, who wanted to be in that situation, I'm so happy with Chelsea, and we're in that situation. Because if I was in United's situation, I think. Listen, and I even under Potter, I never did this. I think if I was a United fan right now, I would have probably checked out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Call me and I die hard, whatever.
Listen, if I'm a United fan right now, all I'm looking forward to is the day they fire this manager. I wouldn't care if we win, lose, or draw. I just wouldn't want this manager no more. It shows me that he's not good enough. It shows me he lost the locker room. For him to lose this game, he lost the locker room. He does not have that locker room.
And even if he didn't lose it before, he definitely lost it after this.
Lost it now. Yeah. They're not. Yeah. If you can't even get these guys to play up for their own pride, you lost it, man.
It's crazy to me. So like it's just miserable at this point. If I'm a United fan, like again, it reminds me a lot. Well, it's worse than this, but it reminds me a lot of that Potter season, bro. Towards the end of that Potter season, bro, I was road to 40 points. You remember you were in those streams with Lewis? Road to 40 points. It was miserable. It was miserable watching Chelsea and not having hopes that you were going to win. You're like, oh, we're probably going to lose again. We're probably going to lose again. We struggled to have a goal of the month. United, if they don't score against Burnley, their goal of the month is an own goal, bro.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough. So, yeah. But Jimmy, thank you so much for coming on, man. You want to shout out anything before we close it off?
Yeah, man. Jimmy Spliff TV, bro. Y'all go over there, go sub up. I'm doing content regularly now. Not daily, like 4 or 5 times a week, maybe. But we out here. We giving y'all content now. Why not? New season. We out here. We cooking. You know what I'm saying?
The hibachi girl. I've been seeing those. I've been seeing.
I did go to Jimmy Swift TV. We did a fresh hibachi today. Go watch it, man. It's a good episode. Jimmy Hibachi on Jimmy Swift TV, man. It's a good episode. It's up. Go run it up.
So I forgot to put the link itself to his channel on the description. I'm going to do that right now as we speak. But if you click in the title, you'll see Jimmy's name is highlighted in blue. Just click on that. It'll take you straight to his channel. And I'm going to add his channel in the description right now as we speak. I'm just looking it up. But yeah, people, check it out. Jimmy's been doing a lot of stuff on his channel. He's active now. He's not doing just watch-alongs. And you guys already know what Jimmy's like. You know he's got all full.
Don't come there for the over tactical shit. Come there to enjoy yourself. We know our football over there, but come over there to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, and we all know Jimmy wears his heart on his sleeve. So when it comes to football reactions and stuff, like he's all in. He's all in, man. So yeah, go ahead, watch it. I'm putting the link right now in the description. So yeah, go ahead, show some support, show some love. How many subscribers do you have right now?
I'm 20. I just went over 2,500. So we looking to go to 5K. Yeah, I'm not celebrating
exactly
3K and 4K.
Exactly.
I'm celebrating 5K. So we're on our way to 5K.
Yeah, exactly. So go show some love and support by subscribing. Help him get to 5K. The link is in the description if you refresh, and the link is in the chat now as well. So go ahead, show some love and support. And Jimmy, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you and you giving me your time to have this conversation, man. It was like we never left the Club World Cup, man. We just picked up where we left off.
Yeah. But you already know, long season. We got a lot of more this to do.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have you back. We're definitely gonna be talking more football this season as well. So this definitely won't be the last conversation. But yeah, big up everyone. As always, smash up the like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're gonna raid out to who did I decide to raid out to? I don't even remember, bro. Like I fucking just put something like Football Carnage. So Will, that fraud, bro. So go ahead, copy and paste the message. Let Will know where you're coming from and show some support. And yeah, guys, we'll be back here again tomorrow. Casually Chelsea show. Obviously, we didn't get to talk about it, but Fermin Lopez and all that fun stuff, you can check it out tomorrow in the link and in the live stream that we're going to be doing. So as always, y'all have a wonderful night. Big up to Jimmy. Stay casual and peace.